Leaders. Where are my leaders? Okay, this is what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to go into Minecraft in the world. Okay? And we're going to go into play. Where are we going to go next? Create new. Very good. Then where? Templates. Good. And then what? Okay. And then what? Careful. Create new. Why are we creating new?
Because you need a new copy to...
We need a new copy, right? Because we've already done blocks of grass somewhere else. Now, this is where you guys as a group need to come up with a team name. So leaders, work with your teammates to come up with your team name. That is what the name of your world is going to be.
Team Brown
Don't
Cow.
overanalyze.
Team Brown Cow.
Brown cow. Okay, so team leader, you're going to name your world whatever you guys come up with. 10 seconds, teams. Get your name in there. Okay, now team leaders, back with me. Team members, paying attention, we're deactivated off of our devices, right? Okay, so team leaders, once we get our world name in there, our team name in there, next thing that we're going to do is now click host, okay? And it's going to bring us into that world. Now, this is how this is going to work. As a leader, okay, you have this world. Whose world is this? It's your team's world. Where is this world going to be saved? When we hit save and exit, where is it going to go? Good, on the team leader, okay? Because you are actually inviting other members, right? So it's your world on your device, okay? So what I need to do right now is I need to hit escape, leaders. And typically we see this tab, right? With our settings, save and exit and all of that. We're going to go to this other tab where the little pictures of our people are on there. Now my code is 3 characters. Your codes are 4. Okay? That's fine. And so your team leader is going to share this code with the team members. Not yet, because I will lose you and you will all go off and not pay any attention to me. Okay? So when I give you the correct instructions, you're going to, team leaders, give your team members that code. Now, what also is very important is that you as a team leader get to determine what type of ownership or permissions each of your members have when they come into your world, because you're hosting it, right? And so when you look over here, remember when Nicole was talking about the permissions, okay? All of you in here today are going to have operator permissions. But let's talk about these a little bit more in depth, okay? As a visitor, if you were hosting and you had people join your world as a visitor, they're free to explore, but they can't interact with blocks, okay? They can't build, they can't do anything with items or anything like that. They're basically just going through and looking. Does that make sense? Kind of like a museum. You go through and you look at the pictures and that's about all you do, okay? As a member, they are active players who can break and create, attack mobs and other players if that's part of your environment that you've created, okay? As an operator, they have full permissions. They can use commands. Now, we haven't talked about commands. But remember when you got lost in your world earlier, and I asked you if you wrote down those coordinates? That's so important because in an operator role, we can actually use what's called a teleport command, and we can have you go back. We can send other people to that location. We can send ourselves. We can send anybody back to that specific location. Okay? But you can only do that as an operator. So think about this as your roles with your students. Okay? So you might be the leader today, and let's say you're going on vacation tomorrow with your family. We might need a new leader tomorrow, and that's why the rest of you guys are really paying attention and making sure you understand that leadership role, okay? And we're also going to talk about management, because management in a collaborative environment is going to be different than in an individual world environment, okay? Do these roles make sense? Okay, so everybody's going to come in as an operator.